My name is Raafat. I work in Integrated Solution Technical Support Manager. Integrated Solution is located in Iraq. We are the top 50 Wialon top 50 partners for 7 years in a row. Our project that we will talk about is the OPDC project. OPDC project is stand for Oil Product Distribution Company. My slides will go through several steps. First, we will talk about the company profile, the oil product company profile. Then, what is the challenges, what their requirements, and what we have found obstacles that we have to overcome, and what we implemented, what is the solutions that we offered and provided, and then what we get from after the implementation. So OPDC is oil distribution company that is related to Ministry of Oil. It has a very large fleet, more than 1,000 vehicles, and has very large number of drivers, around like 3,000 actually, not 2,500. It operates in all of the Iraq territory, and it has main 7 branches around the country. So our project was in 2 phases. The first phase was like a pilot or the test for a bigger project in the future. The phase 1 was for the first 1,000 vehicles, 1,000 and quarter vehicles, and this was accomplished by 100 days by our teams. The challenges that we faced in this project, that this is the only, OPDC is the only governmental or authorized governmental company that is responsible for distributing the oil products across the whole country. So this leads us to make them work 24 hours a day. They cannot stop operating. They have to fulfill all the requirements in the whole Iraq territory. So, and you may know, most of you may know that the economy of Iraq is depend on like 9% on the fuel. So the fuel is very important to Iraq economy. That will lead us to some security measures to protect these vehicles and to make them secure at all time and do their jobs. So for the security measurement, these trucks can only move in, let's say, in predefined routes. These routes are assigned by the Ministry of Interior. So they cannot go out any predefined routes. They have only predefined routes. They have to drive over it. Any takeaway from these routes will be like a violation, and there is some multiple checkpoints for police. Some department of police called the energy police. This police is only the only thing they have to do is to watch over these trucks and always keep eyes on them and make them online. As we said, because they are covering all over the Iraq territory, so its complexity was also they have many types of fuel, not only like, let's say, benzene or diesel. They have many types of fuel they have to transport. So many have of fuel means many types of trucks. Each truck have its own rules, how they can travel, what is the destination. So many rules and many branches we got. Sorry. That's why over this challenges we have another thing, that this system they used to use a system in previous work, like just for data entering system. They have to put the vehicle what date from where go to where, like from A to B on 10th October. So they have to put it on this, and the driver has to restrict to this voucher. So what we have to deal now, we have to collect these predefined routes because there is no like digitalizing in this company. This company is working on like sheets and paperwork. So we have to collect all of these predefined routes and make them digitalization and put them in like GIS data or in Wialon to predefine it. Also, they have so many drivers and they keep changing. So they always need to know who is the driver behind the wheel so he cannot drive very long time and cause some accidents. Also, they have to check for the overspeedings, for unauthorized stops, for everything like also emergencies. They have some emergencies like the tire blown in the highway. So they have some emergencies in the sometimes they need to call for these checkpoints, the nearest checkpoints, as I said, for the police to some terrorist maybe, or maybe for smuggling, the driver himself maybe smuggling the fuel in some forbidden points that he has not to go over it. Behind all over this, we have to integrate their old system to the new system, to Wialon, because they cannot leave the old system because it's connected to all of the company's data, the old company data. So they have to keep use that system along with Wialon to like manage the new work. So what we have implemented, we have used Wialon for sure, Wialon API with Galileo Sky 7. But with the special case, Galileo Sky 7, we used it with the cover case, the waterproof and the dustproof IP67 as a requirement from our client. Also, it has like a limit switch. If it's opened, it will give an alarm, immediate alarm that there's a tamper of the device. So basically, when we read Wialon and Galileo Sky 7, almost it can solve any requirement, because the most powerful hardware with most powerful software, it can solve any requirement. But sometimes we have something like the requirement is not clear, because our like we say, it's a grant by company. It's old-fashioned company. They have to stick with something is wrong, but they have to because of the ministry. The Ministry of Oil says that you have to keep the old solution plus the new solution. So that's why we lead to using the API to solve these things and integrate the old data with the new data. So we use it, as I said, the driver identification with like iButton. We use the SOS for informing if there is any terrorist attack or something for stealing or something like that for emergencies. We have to draw the roads. We have connected for the CAN bus and read all the fuel consumptions and fuel level, RPM, fuel temperature, all data that came from the CAN bus for the only vehicles that can provide CAN bus. Of course, for the vehicles, older vehicles that doesn't have or doesn't support the fuel level consumption or CAN bus, we use the Wialon calculation methods for fuel consumptions for different vehicles. So what we actually do there, we have to collect this information very hardly, that we have to go to their office like for 3 months to be with them to get what they're actually doing. We have to be with them in their office because they cannot provide you with actual requirement. They don't know what they're doing. They're just moving papers and something like that. So we have to keep with them for more than keep engineers with them for more than 3 months. Also, our technicians was collecting the driver names because, as I said, they have no digitalization like this is our driver. No, they have some drivers from there and from there. So our technicians was keeping in their main garages and register everything and provide them with the iButton or key tags and register everything in digitalization. For fuel smuggling, as I said, there is some attempts to smuggling the fuel and sell it to the black market. So we have also to stop that and find the hotspots and like draw geofence on it to be an unauthorized stop in here. The API part was we have to, when they have to use their system, they will enter a vehicle plate and will enter the date from A to B, and then select the date. Like in the date, in the certain date, the vehicle with the plate number A should go to some destination. When they put this, we have to ask the older company or the third-party application to send us a push or a get request to our server, to Wialon, to create some to take some actions on that the first action from the third-party application. That was created. Send me the plate number and send me the destination and the source. When I get it on Wialon, I have to do 3 things to create some notifications to deal with this situation. The 3 notification was when receiving the request, we have to create a notification on this particular vehicle that it should not go outside this geofence, because, as I said, it is a predefined route. The predefined route already drawn in Wialon by our team after we take it from them. So we'll link this vehicle with this predefined route. It's a line geofence, very tall line geofence. Sorry. So it should not go outside this geofence. If it go outside, it will give an alarm. Of course, eventually it will go outside, but after it complete its ride. So this will be limited by a time for like protective time for the ride, like 6 hour or 12 hour, depend on the distance. So it will be limited by the date and time. Another notification will be created, like if the vehicle is parked inside this line. Okay, it is moving inside this line. It is authorized trip, but maybe it will be smuggling in the same line because it's a highway and between cities. Nobody is there. It will stop in the vehicle will stop here and sell the fuel or any product they have. So it should not stop unless it's authorized to stop, and for not more than the predefined period. Like when he executed from the third-party app, they have to enter the like predefined period. He is okay if he stop for like 5 minutes or he stop for 1 hour. So according to that request, it will be checking for this second notification. So it will not. It is not allowed to stop or park for more than that period. It will raise a notification to the man who is in concern, or to the police also checkpoints, nearest police checkpoint. The third notification is created while being if it is being in the route for a long time. So it is, yes, it's moving. Maybe it's very slow. It is overcome the time that is dedicated for that. Also, it will notify the man in charge or the police. Depends on the notification creation process to whom the notification will be. So he has to complete his route. He has to complete his path in predefined route also, predefined interval. Sorry. Last thing, after reaching the destination, another notification is there. When reaching the B point, it will send a get, like an action, notification action, will send an HTTP request to external server to delete all these, so script to delete all this notification, because the trip has reached successfully, and it will register in custom events for the unit that this trip for certain ID and certain plate number has been reached successfully, and everything was okay. As we said, if any one of these notifications was not fulfilled, a notification will be sent automatically by SMS and by email and by online notification to whom concerned from the oil or power police. So after implementing this, we have like studied some of the new data and compared it with the latest data before using the system. We have reduced the accidents because we have installed the buzzer for speed buzzering and speed control. We have detected many smuggling points and forbidden points to stop the vehicles in it, and no one will visit it again. So it will be very reduced, maybe zero count now. Also, we have improved the average development speed, as we said, because he cannot stop in the route unless he has a predefined period. It's allowed period. For sure, we have for security matters. The last one is to apply the security that need to be applied from the Ministry of Interior. They have to move only in the routes that is predefined and approved by the ministry. So all of this has been achieved, and the customer now is happy, and it is a key or the pilot project for the next project, which will be 25,000 units in the future. Now it is under reviewing and pending. Thank you.